am a powerful manifester. You have to meet the vibration. You can't be above or below it. It's just what I was talking about, negative energy, positive energy. In order to draw the thing to you that you want to come.
She's got a point, but something key is missing.
If you want to achieve something, or if you want to do something, you got to speak it into existence. So like, say you want a car, or you want something, or you want to be successful or whatever, just keep talking about it. You know what I mean? Just keep on believing in yourself and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this.
Love that. My boy's definitely onto something. But
I was always into this, visualization and stuff. 4 years ago, I used to go up to Mulholland Drive and I used to say, I had this and that and this. Oh, it's all good and it's coming to me, And I actually wrote myself a check. And this is for real. This is not a joke. This is for real. I wrote myself a check for $10 million per picture. So I'm kind of here to say that visualization does work.
So everything that you've been told about manifestation is probably, I won't say wrong. It needs another element added onto it, because it's not going to make you successful or achieve a specific goal like by itself. And before I explain where I tend to see those go wrong with the concept, let me tell you, this is from personal experience. Like, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done that. I meditate daily. I've been doing that since like probably 15 years now. Regular practice of positive affirmations. I have my vision boards stuck on the wall of my apartment. All my sticky notes, you name it. Joined satsang groups, went to gatherings weekly, cut off rap and vibe on high frequency music the moment the sun went down. So basically, you name it, I was in there and continue to be in a lot of these things. And what ended up happening? Oh, well, I did achieve many of my dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing well and blessed. And you may be asking, well, if you achieved the dreams, like, why are you dogging manifestation right now? And that's a great question. I'm not though. All I'm doing is saying manifestation is like a step that requires another step. See, my biggest gripe with manifestation is it's often billed as the key to success, when in actuality, it's a step to success. And depending on where you are in your journey, it could and likely often is one step of many required to see the changes you want in your life. See, positive thoughts, affirmations, visualizations, those are all dope. Trust. If you've watched any of my past videos, you know I love some high vibes. I've constantly referenced my guy Joe Dispenza's teachings and the science behind meditation and thought. So don't get it twisted, like I'm all for mental practices. My only issue is positive thinking in the absence of physical and emotional change will not get you anything. Manifestation is a great motivator for action, but it's not a substitute for diagnosing what old habits need to be broken and what new habits need to be implemented. And for me, this was patience, overcoming fear, and letting go of control. And if you remember nothing else from any video I ever make, ever, just know that you have to become internally what you want externally. You can't think positive thoughts and just say, I'm gonna think positive thoughts, think positive thoughts, think positive thoughts, and have a state of you internally that lives lack and just think just thoughts are gonna make you abundant. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, let's run that one more time.
You can't think positive thoughts and just say, I'm gonna think positive thoughts, think positive thoughts, think positive thoughts, and have a state of you internally that lives lack and just think just thoughts are gonna make you abundant. It's not gonna happen. You gotta live, feel, be, and act abundant. Physically, emotionally, make that move. Nah, because you can sit down all day and tell yourself positive thinking, positive thinking, positive thinking, but when a situation comes up, you internally haven't done the work to change the old framework to allow for you to externally do a different action whenever the situation comes up. See, it's super easy in that situation even to be thinking, oh, think positive, think positive, think positive, but the old you is physically acting out the same type of framework that is keeping you in this particular spot and not allowing for what some will say manifestations to come. If you're doing any of these spiritual practices of affirmations, manifestations, what have you, and you're not seeing like the tangible results from that, or it's something to where, you keep coming back to saying, all right, well, maybe it's not just that one, maybe it's this thing or yada, yada, yada. I want you to physically take a step outside of that and start to really look at the internal and the actual physical actions that you're taking alongside of your positive thinking, alongside of your affirmations, to create a new you. And like when I say create a new you, I mean like physically, whenever you notice situations arise, taking a step back outside of that, if there's any like resistance, if there's any fear, if there's any anxiety, any emotion that doesn't bring you to a higher place, because that's where the opportunity lies, right? If internally you tend to be one that is fear-based, you could have brought forth an opportunity through your positive thinkings and affirmations, but you could revert back to whenever that opportunity presents itself, that fear, and you'll react in a manner that will self-sabotage that. There needs to be a look at, okay, how do we change physically the frame of what we're doing to get a tangible result? Like what physically is going on that's resulting in this not coming? And often it's an internal framework that needs to be brought out to the light. It's like it's your operating system. If you're running Windows XP and I hand you Adobe to be run on Windows 11, you can have the software, which is the manifestation piece. But when we go to install all the benefits and the love that come from your manifestation into your physical operating system on XP, your computer you're just not having it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have the juice in the system to take that software and make it run. So what I'm saying here is let's get you to that juice. Let's become aware of that. You know what I mean? Like let's be able to say, all right, bet I tried this, that didn't work, or I'm still in the process of learning this, but like what else is there from the physical level that gets us there? I touched in the beginning of this video, we had Oprah, we had Jim, we had Post. Like take a second, and not on this video, go take a look at Jim Carrey's story. You know what I'm saying? Like please, like that boy put in work. You know what I mean? Like work. Okay? And I'm just saying, it wasn't about sitting back, and he wasn't sitting there writing checks to himself and just sitting on the hilltop with positive affirmations all day. My boy was putting it in. And that's what I'm saying is we have to put it in. And I can tell you like with certainty, this practice you pair manifestation, affirmation work, positive thinking, all of these elements that go into being able to bring about the things that you want internally into the external world that you see, you feel, you touch. You pair that with self-awareness, with discovering the elements of your internal existence, being, state, and actually physically take that and work on it and hone it and craft it, and don't just use the 21-day video as your, I'm doing enough now because I'm just thinking positive, and you put in the work to physically change the old you won't be watching my videos anymore. And I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to. I don't want you to be on a video stuck in a spot saying, damn, I'm stuck, I'm watching this video because like I want to get out of it. I want you to be making videos next to me like, bro or girl, like, do these. You know what I'm saying? So manifestation becomes an oversimplification of what it's required to have success. And honestly, I think that's why it's so popular, is because it's like the easy route, right? It's all over social platforms now. We had The Secret, 2006. Before that, we're talking about Think and Grow Rich, boy Napoleon Hill, back in 1937. There's something out there that tells you as an individual, hey, listen to this for 21 days. Say this for 2 weeks. Watch this for 10 days straight or what have you, and this will manifest. Versus me or anyone else sitting down and speaking to the aspect of this where it's like, look, you physically have to go through some stuff and make a change in you and be uncomfortable to allow for these things to happen. Which one do you think most people are going to gravitate towards? It's super easy to say, hey, if you want to be wildly rich, just visualize you'll have an abundance of money. Tell yourself this every day for the rest of your life. Think positive thoughts and money will flow to you. We know which solution most are going to gravitate towards, and I'm just here to pull back the curtain. Not because I'm admonishing the practice. Again, I use the practice, but I want to be crystal clear. It's not the only thing that you should be implementing into your process. Manifestation can be a powerful tool, but it's not the toolbox. Not even close. Much love.